Hi BookTube. This is my January book haul.
I got my ticket for the long way round. 2 bottle whiskey for the way.
I do love to shop. I truly do. I love shopping. I love options. I love seeing all the options. I don't always like spending the money, but I do love seeing the options. So I did a bunch of book shopping this month and I thought I would show you what books I got. So if you see any that you might like to have, you can go buy them. Well, first I'll start with Sam's Club because Sam's Club is always kind of fun. You never know what you're going to find when you walk in there. It seems like I shop a lot of book places where you never quite know what you're going to get when you walk in. And I always look when I'm grocery shopping because you never know. A lot of times they will have like bestsellers and that kind of thing, but then they'll have these other gems from time to time. And so, yeah. So I found Blood Red Road by Moira Young. This is the first book in the Dustland series. And I actually own this on audio CD. And I'm conflicted about which cover I like better. You can let me know in the comments which one you like. I like this one because it has Sable walking through a dust storm. But I like this one because it really kind of personifies who she is in the novel. So, yeah. Don't know, but you can tell me what you think. I picked up House of Hades because I was tired of waiting for it to come in at the library. That's really the only reason why. I had been going to pick it up anyway several times. I've picked it up, put it down, picked it up, put it down. And finally I thought, you know what, I'm just going to buy it because I want to own it. I want to own the whole series anyway. So yeah, I just went ahead and got it. And lastly, at Sam's Club, I had previously bought World After by Susan E. I had seen it and I was surprised. I thought, oh, what a treat. Well, this time I saw Angelfall. So now I have both books and I'm ready for the third. Susan E., anytime you want to write that book and get it out, that would be just fine. I always hit Ollie's if I can, and it is kind of far away from me now. It's about an hour up the road, but I'm up there all the time anyway because my best friends all live there and I go up there to shop. So let me show you what I got from there. I had already gotten Slated from the book outlet and I have it in softcover and it was really good. And so when I read this, I needed the sequel right away because I was sitting around and I was at a hospital waiting and I had to have something to do. So I went out and bought Fractured, which is the second book in this series, but it's hardcover because it's relatively new. So I thought, okay, well, great. Now I have a softcover and a hardcover. You know how we all feel about that. We just want them to match. Well, thank you, Ollie's. I found the hardcover and it was $2. Yay. So now I have an extra one in softcover to give away. Same thing with this duology. This is Immortal City and Natural Born Angel. I had picked this up last year and loved it and wanted the sequel. I have it on an ebook, but I didn't have the hardcover. So I happened to see it and I was thrilled because now I have the duology. I love these little Puffin classic books. I think they're pretty popular in the UK. I think that's mainly where you can get them, and I think they're published there. And I already had Peter Pan from a previous trip to Ollie's, so I picked up The Wizard of Oz this time. It has witches and a tornado and stars and the ruby slippers. So I just love these little editions. They're so cute. And I really want to collect all of the ones that I can find. So now I have two. Now this was a total cover buy, I have to admit. Ashes on the Waves by Mary Lindsey. I have another book by her that I got at Ollie's called Shattered Souls, I think it's called. And this just, honestly, I looked it up when I was at the store. I looked it up on Goodreads and it had a pretty fair rating. It was like 3.5 average rating. And I find that when a book has that kind of a rating, a lot of times I will read it and I really like it. And I will rate it 4 stars or above. So this had water in it, kind of, it says, can the bonds of true love ever be severed? And it kind of looks like the water and mermaids, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. It has potential. And it's really pretty. This one I found just looked interesting. I checked it on Goodreads and it had a pretty fair rating. This is called A Temptation of Angels by Michelle Zink. Don't love the cover, but the title grabbed me. So on the back it says, An Immortal Destiny, A Forbidden Love, An Impossible Choice. And the last thing I bought at Ollie's was Origin by Jessica Khoury. This has been on my TBR for a while, so I was really excited when I found it. Now I can read it. Lastly, I always go to Goodwill. Anytime I'm in a town with a Goodwill, I will go just drop in because you just never know what you're going to find. So I got a couple of things. I got Artemis, Fowl, and the Opal Deception, and then The Battle of the Labyrinth by Riordan. These kinds of books I am collecting. Mainly because I already have a bunch of them from when my girls were younger and they would read these sorts of things. I want to collect all the Riordan books anyway, and I have a bunch of these, and these covers are so cool. So I'm, just adding to the collection. I saw Rebecca of Sunnybrook Farm by Kate Douglas Wiggin, and this is a childhood favorite of mine. I just have such fond memories of reading this. So I went ahead and grabbed it because it's a quick read, and I thought, I think I want to read this again. I think I may already own this, but it's in a box in storage. One of these days I'm going to do an unboxing, and it's going to be stuff I've had in storage for a huge amount of time. It's going to be like, oh, Christmas. Oh my gosh, I forgot I had that. I'm going to probably do that when I do my big bookshelves, when I start loading books onto those, which I haven't done yet because I'm going to replace the floor in the other room, and I don't want to have to move. You know what that's like, having to take all the books off and put all the books back on. Too much trouble. Just don't do it to begin with until you get the floor done. I found House of the Scorpion by Nancy Farmer. I was really happy to find this because this is a fairly new book and it's in great shape. And the sequel just came out. And this is my daughter McKenna's favorite book of all time. And she cannot understand why I haven't read it yet because it's a dystopian about cloning. She's like, Mom, come on. This is your favorite genre. Why haven't you read this book? So, okay, McKenna, I will read it. I'm going to read it. I have it now. I promise. I will read it. And last book is called Seek House, Shamans, and Scurvy. And it is a biography of Alaska's first naturalist, George Wilhelm Steller. Well, first of all, the cover grabbed me because it is this gorgeous, gorgeous hand-drawn map with watercolor. It's just so pretty. It's so pretty. It's by Arnold, and it's a middle grade book, which is the biography of this guy. He was a naturalist in the mid-1700s, and he was on a ship that was commissioned from, some people in Russia to go out and kind of discover, kind of like Lewis and Clark did. And they ended up in Alaska, and he just has, this whole book is all about the stuff that he found in Alaska. And it's got little illustrations in it, I'm not sure if they were hand-drawn by him, but they're just really interesting. Like, see, just stuff he found. He was also on the ship. He was the ship's doctor, the minister, the mineralogist. Well, McKenna is a geologist, so she'll love this. And naturalist. So yeah, I think before I send it to Anchorage, I'm going to read it. And then she can have it. It really is pretty. So that's it for my January book haul. I did actually order another book just today, actually, on eBay because Patty of Patty's Kiss was so wonderful as to put up her book, her video about beautiful, beautiful classics book covers. You got to go check out this video. It's stuff that you will drool over. In fact, I think that's what she called her video was drool over these book covers. But I went ahead and went on eBay and got the stitchery kind of cover of Little Women because I love that book and also because it's just so beautiful. So I have another book coming in January, but it's not here yet. So I'll do that for a book haul in February. Anyway, that's it for now for me. I will see you next time, probably on a Friday Reads. Thanks for watching.
When I'm gone, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me by my hair. You're gonna miss me everywhere. Oh, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone.